The Indian peafowl, or Pavo cristatus, is one of India's most iconic and recognizable birds, celebrated for its stunning beauty and cultural significance. Found across the Indian subcontinent, these birds are often seen in forests, farmlands, and even near human settlements. While the males, known as peacocks, are famous for their iridescent blue-green plumage and extravagant tail feathers, the females, called peahens, are more subdued in appearance, with brownish feathers and a shorter tail. Young peafowl, or peachicks, resemble the females but are even duller in color. Peafowl are large birds, with males measuring up to 2.3 meters in length, including their impressive train, and weighing around 4 to 6 kilograms. Females are smaller, reaching about 95 centimeters in length. Their wingspan ranges from 1.4 to 1.6 meters, and while they are capable of flight, they prefer to run or walk, only taking to the air to escape predators or roost in trees at night. Indian peafowl are omnivores, and their diet varies with the seasons. During the monsoon and summer months, they feast on insects, small reptiles, and amphibians, which are abundant during this time. In the drier months, they switch to a diet of seeds, grains, fruits, and even small mammals. They forage on the ground, using their strong beaks to dig for food, and are known to be particularly fond of crops like ground nuts and tomatoes, which sometimes brings them into conflict with farmers. Peafowl are highly social birds, often seen in small groups called parties. However, during the breeding season, which typically begins with the onset of the monsoon in June and lasts until September, males become territorial and solitary. They display their magnificent tail feathers in a fan-like formation, accompanied by a loud, distinctive call to attract females. This courtship display is one of the most spectacular sights in the animal kingdom. Nesting is a relatively simple affair for peahens. They build their nests on the ground, usually in a shallow depression hidden among tall grass or under bushes. The nest is lined with leaves, twigs, and other plant material. Each clutch consists of 4 to 8 eggs, which the female incubates alone for about 28 to 30 days. During this time, she is highly secretive and rarely leaves the nest. Once the peachicks hatch, they are precocial, meaning they are able to walk and feed themselves almost immediately. However, they remain under the mother's care for several months, learning to forage and avoid predators. Indian peafowl face threats from habitat loss, predation by animals like dogs and leopards, and sometimes human persecution due to crop damage. Despite these challenges, they are classified as a species of least concern by the IUCN, thanks to their wide distribution and adaptability. In India, they are protected under the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972 and hold the title of the country's national bird. Peafowl are known for their loud, piercing calls, especially during the breeding season. Their vocalizations, which sound like meow or ka'an, can be heard over long distances and are often used to establish territory or communicate with others. These calls, combined with their striking appearance, make them a favorite subject for bird enthusiasts and photographers alike. In Indian culture, the peacock is a symbol of grace, beauty, and immortality. It is associated with several deities, including Lord Krishna, who is often depicted wearing a peacock feather in his crown. The bird's vibrant plumage and regal demeanor have inspired art, literature, and folklore for centuries, cementing its place as one of India's most beloved creatures.